Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Big D, and I'm here to talk to you about mental illness, bipolar in particular. I have a close family member that I think is bipolar, because the reason why I think that is I've done a lot of research, and this person fits a lot of the characteristics of somebody that's bipolar. By all the research I've done, because I've always wondered when I was a kid about these mood swings and spending sprees and things of that nature, and why. And when I found out about bipolar, that really hit a light switch on in my head. It's like, hey, that sounds like this person that I know. And so, but yeah, I just want to give you guys a few tips on pointers on what you have to do when you have a loved one that is bipolar, because I'm gonna just be 100 with you. If you let it, somebody that's bipolar, especially somebody that doesn't think that nothing's wrong with them and that aren't taking any kind of medication, and especially in the Black community, they don't believe in that type of stuff. You can just pray it away or whatever. They don't believe in bipolar or none of that stuff, especially when they're elderly. And so, I have been having to deal with this person throughout my whole lifetime, and it's hell. So what some of the techniques that I use is I limit my contact with them. I love them from afar. If I don't have to talk to them, I don't, because when I do come in contact, they always have something negative, or it's always something wrong. It's always, they're never happy about anything. It's always something negative, and that's just draining, because a lot of times they're like vampires. They just drain your energy dry. You get around them and it's just draining, and you just, you'd like, why did I even go over there, And so, one of the techniques is just I limit my contact with them. I set that boundary. I come and, say, hey, look, I'm here to talk, but if you got something negative you want to say, I take off. I leave. So look, I don't. If you want to talk about something positive, we can talk about something positive all day. But once it starts getting negative, I'm out. I'm gone. So you gotta love them from afar, because I'm gonna just tell you, if you stick around and stay in their little, in their world, you'll end up losing your mind. Because dealing with this person that I had, I get headaches. It affects my mental well-being, and it's just, especially when they don't think nothing's wrong with them. They think something's wrong with everybody else. Nothing's wrong with them. It's something wrong with everybody else, and then they don't understand why nobody wants to be bothered with them or deal with them, because when you're around them, they're constantly negative and complaining, and it's always something, negative about them. Or, like this person that I, in my family, that they like to outsick everybody. If you come over there and something's wrong with you, they got to outsick you. Everything you do, they got to outdo you, and it's just draining. And, my advice, and hey, some people are going to say it's cruel, and, but it is what it is, but some of those people that has that bipolar, and, when they're going through those mood swings, you just got to leave them alone, and not deal with them, or have very limited contact with them as possible. I'm telling you, that's your best antidote, because if you stick around with it, they're going to drive you nuts. That's just plain and simple. It's, they'll kill you with their, they'll kill your feelings and emotions and everything with their negativity, and, with their downers, especially if it's a person that doesn't think nothing wrong with them or ain't trying to get any help. Those are the worst. Those are the ones that you really got to look out for, because they're very dangerous, because it really can affect your health. It really can. And, like I said, my advice is to just have it limited, as much contact as you can as possible. Try to stay away from them as much as possible. Your conversations, set boundaries. If they don't want to adhere to the boundaries, then your best bet is to just, just kind of leave them alone and try to catch them on a better day, whenever that is. You know what I'm saying? Which this person that I know, they don't have very many of them. So, but with that being said, I'm Big D, and I'm Big D, and hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks.